Good morning, students. Welcome to our class, Biological Science. Dear students, from so far we are discussing about diversity, biodiversity in living organisms. So, biodiversity in living organisms. In this chapter, we have discussed so many things about the plants, animals, and different types of microorganisms and a classification. Okay. So, in the previous class, we have started animal classification. And the animal classification, the animals are heterotrophic. Okay, animals are heterotrophic organisms, and different types of complicated organs are present in their bodies, and they do not have the cell walls. On the basis of their organs complexity, they are divided into so many types. We discussed about poriferous, coelenterata, platyhelminthes, platyhelminths. So poriferous, coelenterata, platyhelminths we completed in the classification of animals. Now we are going to discuss about nematoda. Okay, the fourth one is nematoda. See here. These group organisms are bilaterally symmetrical. Bilaterally symmetrical. And diploblastic. Okay, bilaterally symmetrical and triploblastic. So these groups of organisms are bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, and however they are cylindrical in shape. A, B, C. So they are cylindrical shaped organisms. Okay, so we discussed about bilaterally symmetrical. What is the meaning of bilaterally symmetrical? The meaning is the both left and right sides of the organism body has same designs. The both left and right side of the organism body has same designs. So triploblastic, that means this organism is made up of 3 layers of cells. 3 layers of cells. Cylindrical in shape. Okay now. Next one is these organisms have the tissues, but there is no real organs are present. It has the tissues. Tissues are there and no organs are present. No organs are there. Okay? I already told you triploblastic. It is made up of 3 layers of cells. Tissue. A group of cells is called tissues. So tissues are present but no organs are there. However, it has the body cavity, coelomic cavity called pseudocoelom. What is that? Pseudocoelom. Body cavity is there. Okay, pseudocoelom. Here, the pseudocoelom means the coelom or the cavity is have on either sides are covering. Both sides is covered. Okay, now do you understand that both sides are covered? The coelom, that means cavity. The cavities have both sides covers are there. Because of that, it is called pseudocoeloms. These are very familiar parasitic organisms. They are very familiar. These are very familiar parasitic organisms. It causes some type of diseases. For example, the filarial worm, that means elephantiasis, which causes elephantiasis, bodakalu. filarial worm, and also the worms that present in the intestines which causes the stomach pains, roundworm and tapeworms. Okay, so examples is filarial worm which causes elephantiasis. బోధకాలు ఓకేనా in intestine what are they? Tapeworms, roundworms. Roundworm are there. Okay, so this is about nematoda. So nematodas are these organisms are bilaterally symmetrical. That means both left and right sides of the organism body have same designs. Diploblastic, made up of 3 layers of cells, cylindrical in shape, shankakaram unde. So tissues, it has the tissues and no organs. Real organs are absent. So the body has pseudocoelom, that means the cavity. The cavity is on either sides is covered. So examples are these familiar worms or filarial worm which causes elephantiasis, and tapeworm and roundworm that present in the intestine. Okay na? Annelids. Annelida. So these are also bilaterally symmetrical and triploblastic organism. Okay na? Bilaterally symmetrical and triploblastic organisms. Okay, these organisms have real organs. It has real organs. Cavity also is there. It has that cavity. Body organs are present. The body is well segmented. That means the segmented organs are present. The body has extremely segmented. Segmented body. That means the differentiation is done on the body segmentation. The organs also segmented one after other from anterior to posterior end. Okay, the body organs are segmented, or the body is the segmented one after the another in the posterior to, so from anterior to posterior end. These organisms also very familiar to us. Those are, it lives in freshwater, leeches. Freshwater organisms, leeches, jaragalu. Marine water, needles. And land, earthworm. Have you seen the earthworm? The earthworm is also segmented. So this is segmented. Segmentation. So these are bilaterally symmetrical organisms, triploblastic, and real organs are present here. And the body has cavity. Okay. So segmented body. So like this. Segmented body and the differentiation of different organs. The segmentation occurs one after the other from anterior to here, anterior end. That means upper end is called anterior, lower one is posterior. So from anterior to posterior end. So the organisms are freshwater organisms, leeches, marine water organisms, needles, and the land organisms, earthworms. Okay. Next one, arthropoda. So these are well known organisms to us, and also these are the largest groups of organisms among these all organisms. The largest group of organisms, arthropoda family. Arthropoda means joined legs. Joint legs. Or joined legs. The organism with joint legs. Okay. So these are large number of group organisms. large number of group organisms among these all from forepara to end. Okay, so that means the organisms are joined legged ones. Okay, these animals have the cavity. It has cavity. The specialty is these organisms have open circulatory system. Open circulatory system. What is the circulation? For the transportation of blood and food materials. Open circulatory system. That means these organisms do not have the well-defined blood vessels. The blood is not flow in the well-defined blood vessels. It directly flows in the body cavity. It directly touches the body organs. That is open circulatory system. Closed circulatory system means in our body, if you take an example of human body, the blood flows in the blood vessels. Well-defined blood vessels are there to carry the blood and other nutrients. But in this case, these organisms do not have any type of blood vessels for the transporting of this blood. So this is called open type of circulatory system. In our body, closed type of circulatory system is there. So it has open circulatory system. That means this do not have the blood vessels. Okay, now blood vessels are absent. Okay, the directly flowing the blood to their body organs. Okay, next one. So the arthropoda means joined legged animals. Okay, na joined legged. Different types of organisms are present in this group. Okay, na it has the wings. Those are butterflies, dragonfly, crab, scorpion, mosquitoes, all are belongs to this one. Okay, so these all are this is about arthropoda. And last one is there, another one, mollusca. This is 6, this is 5, and this is mollusca. So these are also bilaterally symmetrical and triploblastic organisms. What are the organisms that present in it is snails, mussels. These are examples, snails and mussels. All triple mussels. So here molluscs, these are bilaterally symmetrical and triploblastic, and the body also a little amount is segmented. So a little body is segmented. This body do not have the cavity. No cavity is present. It also have open circulation. So no cavity is there. Open circulatory system. Organisms are snails and mussels. Okay. So this is about today's classification of animals: Nematoda, Annelida, Arthropoda, and Mollusca. Okay, so these mollusca organisms are also covered. They have the hard shell made up of calcium carbonate (CaCO3) to protect their delicate body from the predators. Have you ever seen that snails? Okay, only the shell is appearing outside. The inner side is the organism. The shell protects it from the other eating animals. So, Nematoda, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca. Okay, so among these 3-4 arthropodas are very important. Okay, joint-legged animals, largest groups of organisms in this one, they have open circulatory system. That means they do not have any well-defined blood vessels for transportation of blood and nutrients. So mollusca, the kidney-shaped excretory organ also is present. Okay, kidney-shaped organ also is there for the transportation or excretion of the waste materials. Okay, so dear students, this is about these 4 groups of organisms. In the next section we will see remaining. Okay, thank you.